All right. Good afternoon, Richmond Hill Fit Body family. Going to come to you today on this Monday and just going to go over the TLS Slim website and go over some very important and useful information for you guys to be able to utilize. So it's going to be let's get that on here, tlsslimddunning2. And you want to make sure you put /D Dunning, DUNNING. All right. Coach Carly also has a site, so you can get with her to get the / what she has. Okay, but right now we're going to use the /D Dunning. So that's tlsslimddunning2 /D Dunning, and you want to make sure it has my name here to make sure you're on the correct one. So it should have Daryl Dunning right there. All right, so this is just to kind of piggyback off of the no excuses goal setting meeting that we have, just to give you guys some more resources. If you did come, this will be a great help, and if you didn't come, this will be a good help as well. Okay, so if you set some goals, whether you were at the meeting or not, you want to go ahead and set some, get one of the goal setting sheets from the front desk and just let your accountability coach know that you're setting some goals. Make a copy of that goal sheet and let your accountability coach know. Just leave it in the back by the measurement book on the blue desk, and they will get it and make sure they hold you accountable for the next 30 days. What's very important about that goal sheet is to make sure you put it somewhere where you could see it on a constant basis. So put it, when you get up in the morning, you can put it on your mirror, put it in the bathroom, put it on the refrigerator, but you want to keep those goals in the forefront of your mind so that they stay relevant and they stay fresh. Okay, so we're on the site. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at where it says about TLS. If you have not already, go ahead and take that weight loss profile, okay, right here. So if you click on that, it will take you to that weight loss profile. It'll ask you a series of questions, and it will give you a meal plan recommendation as well as supplementation recommendation. And what we're finding is that those who are really following these meal plans through TLS are getting a lot greater and a lot better results, even more so if you're using the supplementation. Okay, so you want to go there to the about TLS and go to that weight loss profile. Okay, and this tells you all the information about TLS. While we choose to partner with the TLS system is because we know that it's a clean line. It's not a fad diet or anything like that. The supplements are clean, no binders or fillers. You could easily go to Walmart or any other place and get supplements for a little bit cheaper and probably more, but the quality and what you're getting, you don't know. Something like it's just a bunch of fillers and things like that. So that's why we trust and we know that it works. All right, but at any rate, we're going to look at the resources. Right here, you have your program downloads. Okay, so you can see here you have different useful information. You have your challenge guide. So if you want to, start out with like the 21-day challenge to get you back on track, starting out with the 7-day detox, that's there. You have your recipes, which are your meal plans. All right, so let's look at that. So you got appetizers, you have your continued commitment, you have the fat shredder, you have your rapid results. So it'll tell you which one to start with, and it'll give you an example meal plan to use as well. Let's see what else we're going to go to. So let's go back over here to about TLS. You can look at the supplementation. All right, so this gives you an idea of some of the most popular supplementation. You have the core, which is a carb inhibitor. It's not a blocker. So what that does is it'll help your body. If your carbs is one of your weaknesses, rice, pasta, baked potatoes, things like that. These are things that this supplement will help your body metabolize those things as opposed to your body storing them as fat, and it'll also help you with not craving those things as much. Okay, you have the axe here, which is adrenal, cortisol, thyroid, and stress support. So if you're stressed out, you're stressing out, you got a lot of stress going on in your life, or if your body is too stressed, it's gonna weight loss is gonna come to a halt because that'll throw your hormones off. So this supplement helps you cope with that stress, so that now your body can focus on fat burning as opposed to just coming to a halt and not burning fat or losing weight. CLA, it helps to reduce body fat while helping to enhance your lean muscle tissue, and that's what we want. The more lean muscle tissue you have, the more fat your body will burn at rest. And remember, none of these things are magic pills. They're not going to work by themselves alone. You still have to put in the work, follow the meal plans, but we try to make it as simple and easy as possible. And that's why we go with these plans, because we know that they work. Thermochrome is it's a thermogenic, helps burn fat, breaks down fat. It has something called a Vantrazine in it, so there's no caffeine with that. And then you also have another fat burner, which is the GCGC, which is green coffee and Garcinia cambogia. And I know we have some of that in stock, so that's a good fat burner as well. And that does have caffeine in it. You have the nutrition shakes, so you should be using these TLS nutrition shakes in between your meals. So you should have breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack. So these are good meal replacements. Okay, they have about 20 grams of protein or a little bit more. But that's what you want to average as far as grams of protein. Most of you probably aren't eating enough because your body needs those nutrients to support lean muscle and your metabolism. So women, you want to try and get about 120 grams of protein minimum. Men, you want to look at about 180 grams of protein minimum. All right, I'm back. Had to pause for a little bit, but I'm back. Okay. Let's look at the whey protein shakes. That's whey protein by itself, and these are good. They're whey packets. They're good for immediately after your workout. You want to take in some protein, and this will help build and repair your muscle tissue. And these particular shakes also have BCAAs, so that's your branched chain amino acids, and that's going to help support that muscle recovery because you're breaking your muscle fibers down when you're working out. This particular protein is also good for your last meal of the night, so that way you have some BCAAs working overnight while you're resting and repairing those tissues. So definitely make sure you're getting that protein in within about a 30-minute window after your workout. Otherwise, you're not getting the full benefit or you're nullifying that workout altogether. All right, another thing that we went over in the no excuses goal setting meeting was making sure you're getting enough water. If you're not getting enough water in, your body's going to retain excess water. So you should be getting at least half your body weight in ounces. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be taking in about 100 ounces of water. Let's say your cup that you're drinking out of is 16 ounces. You divide 100 by 16, so you want to have about 16-ounce glasses of water. So take your weight, divide it by 2, and then whatever the however much water you're drinking, whatever size that cup is, whether it be 8 ounces or 6 ounces, divide that by the half of the total amount of your body weight. All right. So definitely do that. All right, and let's look at what else we have here. So definitely just go through all of these things. You have recipes here as well. I think we went over that. And also what's very helpful and useful is you want to look at these educational videos under resources. So if you go there, it talks about the Flex program, where you're adding a little bit more complex carbs to be a little bit more flexible. This is your detox video. We just talks about your low glycemic impact eating. So that's what we're following. We don't want your insulin levels spiking up too much or going down too low. But you want to go through all of these weeks. It talks about reading labels, improving your metabolism, and you keep on going. And there's more pages as well. So you want to make sure you get through all of these videos. So again, make sure you go to tlsslimddunning2. That's D-D-U-N-N-I-N-G. Make sure my name is here. If you go over here, you can look at Power Foods grocery lists. All right, and then you have your meal plan. So you have the fat shredder, which a lot of you are doing that are following the back to school program, and then you have either 1 or 2 eating windows. Any questions, just get with myself or your accountability coach. All right, so again, recap, fill out those goal sheets, put it somewhere where you can see it every day. At the front desk, we're going to leave some of those goal sheets up there, as well as some cheat sheets to give you the summary of what the supplements do. And supplements are basically accelerators, and they basically bridge the gap to help you get to your goals quicker. And those that are using supplementation, they actually are seeing more results, what we're finding. All right, make sure you're getting enough fiber in. So make sure you're eating those fibrous vegetables, broccoli, spinach, kale, things like that. All right, and I think that is pretty much it. So we're going to wrap it up. Oh, one more thing. Let's look at that 21-day challenge. All right, so you can, this has, it breaks down the different phases. You know, your phase 1, your detox, day 1 through 7, then your days 8 through 21, which is your fat burning phase. And then this also gives you what supplementation you could add. Another good supplement is the OPC3, which is good for inflammation. It's also an antioxidant. So if you suffer from inflammation, your body's always going to fight the inflammation first before it burns fat. So the OPC3 will help with that inflammation. It could be swelling in your knees, anywhere, shoulder, wherever you have inflammation, it will help that. All right, and this just breaks down the ideal guideline. All right, and that's the 21-day kit. So you can order that. Comes with all of those things. So that's a good savings if you order that all together. All right, hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. Remember to utilize this site and watch those videos under that resources tab, the educational videos. Look at all your meal plans, look at recipes, grocery lists. You can take the weight loss profile here. It talks about the weight loss supplements here. And I think that's it. So everybody enjoy your Monday. I will see you all at the gym tonight or very soon. Can't stop, won't stop.